And now we explain the physical layer. First layer, this is the physical layer representation of the sender side, and this is the receiver side. So physical layer receives the data from the data link layer. Data link layer, in physical layer, data in the form of zeros and ones. That physical layer directly connected to the transmission media. So transmission media, these zeros and ones is converted into electrical signal. That electrical signal is transmitted to the transmission media, then goes to the receiver side physical layer. Again, receiver side physical layer, data in the form of zeros and ones. That data is given to the data link layer. So physical layer, in physical layer, data in the form of stream of bits. That is the main point. And the physical layer responsibility for movement of individual bits from one hop to next hop, one hop to next hop. That is the main point. This is the main responsibility. Please note down. The physical layer is responsible for movement of individual bits from one hop to next hop. And data link layer. So next one is the data link layer. So this is the representation of data link layer. This is the source side, this is the destination side. In source side, data link layer receives the data from network layer, and data link layer send the data to the physical layer. At the sender side, at the receiver side, data link layer receives the data from the physical layer, and data link layer send the data to the network layer. This is the receiver side representation. This is the sender side representation. So data link layer main responsibility is the data link layer main responsibility for moving of frames from one hop to next hop. Hop is nothing but node or system. So data in data link layer, data in the form of frames. That frames move from one hop to next hop, one system to next system. That is the main responsibility of the data link layer. And the other responsibilities of data link layer is provide flow control, and it also provide error control, and it assigns the physical address. It provides the physical address. So in this layer, data in the form of framing is nothing but data is converted into manageable data units is called frames. So data is converted into manageable data units is called frames. And next one is the this is the main responsibility of the data link layer. Already I am told that data link layer is responsible for moving frames from one hop to next hop. That is a representation of hop to hop delivery is like this. This is the sender, these are the receivers, these are the intermediate systems. So first, so frame sender system to frames delivered to the next system is nothing but next hop. And then this hop to again deliver to the next hop, and this system to again deliver to the next hop. So hop to hop delivery, the main responsibility of data link layer is hop to hop delivery. Hop to hop delivery is nothing but system to system delivery. This system to this system, and this system to this system, and this system to this system. So it delivery the frame hop to hop. And the next one is the network layer. This is the representation of network layer. So this is the sender side representation, this is the receiver side representation. So network layer receives the data from transport layer and send the data to the data link layer at the sender side. And receiver side, network layer receives the data from data link layer and send the data to the transport layer. So network layer responsible for delivery of individual packets. So individual packets from source host to destination host. It is directly deliver the packet source host to destination host. That is the main responsibility. It assigns the logical address to the data, and it provides the routing. So how to travel the data through the network. So it assigns the routing is nothing but route. It assigns the route, traveling route. So these are the main responsibilities of network layer. Network layer main responsibility is it is responsible for delivery of individual packets from source host to destination host. That is the main responsibility, directly delivered source host to destination host. In previous slide we discussed the data link layer. Data link layer delivers the frames hope to hope, one system to next system, but in network layer the packets delivered to source host to directly destination host. That is the main difference. And so already I am told that the network layer responsible for delivery of individual packets from source host to destination host. This is the main point. And next one is the representation of source to destination delivery packets. Packets in network layer, data in the form of packets. Data in the form of packets. So in network layer main responsibility already I am told that. So it delivery the packets source to directly delivery the packet source host to destination host. This is the source host. These are the destination host. It delivery the packets source to directly destination host. It delivery the packet source host to directly destination host. That is the main. So the network layer main responsibility for the uh, delivery of message source host to destination host directly. This is show in figure like this. This is the source system directly delivered to the destination system. And the next one is the transport layer. Transport layer is responsible for process to process delivery. Process to process delivery is nothing but application to application delivery. So process delivery of the entire message. So in this data in the form of segment is nothing but transmittable unit. Segment is nothing but small data is converted into small data units is called segmentation. So and it reassemble the data. So it also it provides the connection control and error control and flow control. These are the responsibilities of transport layer. This is the representation of our transport layer at the sender side and at receiver side. So sender side transport layer receives the data from session layer and send to the network layer. At receiver side, session layer the transport layer receives the data from network layer and send to the session layer. So representation of the transport layer at sender side receiver side is like this. And main responsibility is already I am told that transport layer responsible for the delivery of message from one process to another. And the next one is the session layer. And in session layer representation is like this. So this is the representation of sender side. So session layer receives the data from presentation layer and send to the transport layer at the sender side. And receiver side, session layer receives the data from transport layer and send the data to the presentation layer. The session layer is responsible for dialog control and synchronization. So dialog control is nothing but it allows the communication between two processes to take place in either half duplex or full duplex. So that is nothing but dialog control. Dialog control is nothing but it allows the communication between the two process, either the half duplex communication and full duplex communication. That is the dialog controller. And next one is the synchronization. So this layer allows the process to add the checkpoints or synchronization point. So session layer data is divided into like this, divided into sessions, divided into parts. So each part add essentially some checkpoint or synchronization point. For example, sending a file 2000 pages, session layer arrange the every 100 pages insert checkpoint or synchronization point. Receiving every 100 pages, compulsory we receives the acknowledgement from the receiver. So that is the main work of the session layer. Session layer divides the data in the form of sessions. So every section arranges some synchronization points. That is the work of session layer. And the next one is the main point of session layer is responsible for dialog control or synchronization. And next one is the presentation. So presentation layer representation is like this. So at the sender side, data is received from the application layer and sent to the session layer. At the receiver side, data is received from the session layer and sent to the application layer. So presentation layer main responsibilities are translation, compression, encryption and decryption. Encryption at the sender side, decryption at the receiver side, compression at the sender side, decompression at the receiver side performs. So that is the presentation layer main works. So this is the main point of the presentation layer. The presentation layer is responsible for translating, compression, encryption, decryption and decompression also. And the next one is the application layer. So this is the representation of application layer. So application layer, data received from the users, data sent to the presentation layer. At the sender side, at the receiver side, data is received from the presentation layer, data sent to the users, this is a representation of application layer. Application layer main responsibility is providing the services to the users. It provides the services to the users. This is the main point. Application layer is responsible for providing services to the users. So this is the summary of the layers. So first one, so physical layer. Data in the form of bits. So it provides the mechanical and electrical specification. And the next one, data link layer. Data in the form of frames. It provides the hope-to-hope delivery. And network layer data in the form of packets, and it provides the delivery of message source host to destination host. And the next one is transport layer. Transport layer is reliable to process message delivery, and it error controlling also, or error recovery also provides. And next one is session layer, to establish and manage and termination sections. That means it provides the dialog control and synchronization also. And next one, presentation layer. Presentation layer provides the translate, encrypt and decrypt to compress and decompress the data. And the next one is application layer, to allows the access to network resources, simply write down it providing the services to the users, simple way. So this is the summary of the OSI model layers. Thank you.